Hey guys, it's Galicia from the 12th year. I'm so excited to talk about today's outfit or today's topic. It's all about creating habits for 2019 that really help you bring your business to run a little bit smoother. And so when I was writing this when I was thinking about this content or this topic, I was thinking about what it would be like in a perfect world. And so if you get a chance, tell me what it would be like on a perfect day if you were, waking up, and what it would be like in your business. And so I sat down and I thought about this, that I would, if on a perfect day for me, it would be like this. I would wake up, before my alarm, and hey, Becky, how are you? I would wake up before my alarm and I would practice some meditation. I would do some journaling and then maybe do some yoga. And then I would, get a healthy breakfast in me, and then get my kids off to school. And then I would settle down and get started with my day that's full of creativity and productivity. And yes, my hair would be on point, and I would be wearing a cute outfit, and my home would be all organized, and feel just this like ebb and flow throughout my life. That's in a perfect day, right? But on any given day, if the truth was to be known, I'm probably running around just surviving sometimes. And guess what? The perfect day doesn't always happen. It actually probably doesn't ever happen. Not complete like that. But life happens, and when we're doing our business, deadlines come up and our priorities shift. And sometimes, you know what, I'm wearing my pajamas all day long with no shower. So because of those, not the perfect days not happening, but because of those things, I was asking myself, how do we keep our business from derailing when things do get busy, when things do get hectic? How do we keep taking baby steps forward so that our business is growing and moving forward? And thanks, Nicole. And so I thought about the habits that I've created in my business and how creating those habits have really helped me do some small things every single day that are doable. And it makes things a little better. So creating these habits are the things that we do regardless of like the deadlines that we have, regardless of the client care that we have to do, and even the laundry piles that happen that I still need to attend to. So creating habits will give you this, creating habits will help you make put the small effort into bigger, having a bigger impact, and keep the momentum in our business. And so it really helps us from throwing in the towel, throwing their hands up in the air, and or even calling the whole day a waste when we're sitting here aimlessly, doing Facebook or checking social media or not getting the things done on our list. So no matter what you decide to do for the day, creating these habits and being able to do them gives you a choice to do them and point you into the direction that will help your business run smoother. So I'm going to ask you, how many of you guys have some business habits that you do, maybe not always daily, but in your business, to help you keep those baby steps moving forward? I wanted to share with you what my top 8 habits are for 2019. And I had more on the list, but then I was, trying to be realistic with myself. Like, am I really going to try to be gung-ho? But these 8 are probably the thing. Most of them are consistent. I've been doing them for a couple years in my business, but I did add a few new ones this year that I wanted to, get into the habit of doing. So I'm going to share my 8. So in the meantime, if you guys have your own habits that you do in your business, share them in the comments, but I'm going to share what my 8 are, and then you guys, and then we can go from there. So the first one, this one I've stuck to consistently. I do one money-making driven task, try saying that a couple times, each day in my business. And this could be following up with a potential client, posting about what you do on Instagram, that can lead, to a potential booking, or handing out my business card at the grocery store, something that drives money, or it's a money-making task that I do pretty much daily, 5 days a week. And so if you think about creating that as a habit, it really helps you show up for on whatever platform, whatever you're doing, to think in that way of what can I do today to help me book a client, drive that traffic, drive that money-making traffic to me. And so I think of at least one task each day to that's centered around a money-making task. Okay. Habit number 2, I check, okay, I don't know how many of you guys do this, or do it more than one time a day. I'm committed, and this is the new one that I'm doing this year in 2019, is I'm committed to checking my email once a day. As you all know, email along with social media can be a huge time suck, but if we create a habit to check it once a day, that will help you from creating this distraction, but also keep it from being the enabler of procrastination, because I can procrastinate very easily, and I'm sure some of you guys can procrastinate easily as well. So I'm committed to checking my email once a day. The third thing that I'm implementing new this year is keeping all my passwords and logins in one place. And I just signed up for LastPass. I am notorious for I forget a password and then I have to change it. And then when I come back to it, I don't even remember it. And I'm wasting time, looking for those passwords, or trying to think which password, or resetting those passwords. And so I just signed up for LastPass last week. I'm going to check it out to see if it will make my life better. I'm assuming so, because that's what they do. So keeping my passwords and logins all organized in one location where I can not worry about what the password is. So saving time, right? The fourth one, the fourth habit that I have been doing that I have seen big results from is consistently interviewing and collecting client feedback from all the people that I work with in my business for that year. So this includes testimonials, handing out surveys to them, and it doesn't just have to be to your clients, it could be to your audience too. Surveying them with, like, do you want to see this type of content or this type of content? Or do you like this product or this product? So it doesn't necessarily have to be your clients, it could be your audience as well. But also conducting focus groups. I don't know if you guys have done that yet, but conducting focus groups can really help you get that feedback that you are looking for about who your client is, who your ideal client that you work with. And then also I think with that too is being able to write down or point out key phrases that they're using about your business, because then you can take those key phrases and use them in your marketing for when, so you're on the same page as the dialogue. So that's one thing that I do consistently in my business, habit-wise, I should say. The fifth one is, I think it's kind of hard, but definitely doable, is to show up for your audience, whether you're, that's showing up on social media or showing up in, in person live, which live is really hot right now. You guys, video is live. It's really, it's an easy way for people to not just hear from you, but to see you and make a connection with. So I encourage you to show up live, or at least consistently show up, so that they can hear from you, but also not only hear from you, but they also see you. Number 6, this goes with number 5, but also something that I've done consistently is face-to-face marketing. This is getting out there and creating visibility in your business, reaching out to other businesses that have similar like audiences as you. And some examples of that are obviously where the kids are shopping, local boutiques. I'm trying to think of what else. The orthodontist has been a really good partnership for me. Let's see, the flower shop, even the boutique shop, any other business that has similar like audiences as you. That's where you want to drop in, hand them your business card and say, hey, I would love for an opportunity to work with you. Let's collaborate. Reach out to me to see if there's a project that we can work on together. So doing those face-to-face marketing really does help create that bigger, wider range of visibility that we're looking for in our business. Number 7, I think my mantra for last year and the last couple of years has been do less better. And when I can do less better, that means really, instead of doing all things, choosing 1 or 2 things to give it 100% focus, and then doubling down on whatever is working the best. I don't know about you, but I've always been, when I first started, I would do several different things and I wouldn't know what was working and what was not working, because I would stop because it wasn't working and I didn't see it through all the way, and then shifted focus onto something else. Or I got the squirrel mentality and I would stop and switch gears and do something different, never ever fully investing in one thing to see if it's working or not. So in 2019, I say a habit to develop is focus on one marketing, traffic, or audience building strategy, whether that's through Instagram, SEO, blogging, Facebook, whatever the path is that you stick with it long enough to see what the results are. Because if it's not working, you're not going to keep doing that, or can you tweak it to make it better? So I think we're so widespread with all the other things that we have to do that we don't really know what's working as far as that traffic audience building task in our business. So I would say that's a really good habit to take a look at in 2019. Stacy says, I check my goals list associated with a weekly to help me get things done. Absolutely. That's perfect. Creating a habit, a list of habits that you want to check in with so that it aligns with your goals. That's great, Stacy. And then the last one, I'm a big, huge promoter about self-care, because if you can't create this life that you love because of your business, we're doing it wrong. So the last habit that I would say in 2019 is to take some days off, create no work days, so that you are really, truly unplugging from your business so that you can reset, take care of yourself, be with your loved ones, do nothing, whatever it is. So at least schedule 1 day a month for you, because if we're not doing that, it's really hard to see the long term of this, right? We're in it for the long haul, and we need to be able to replenish ourselves so that we are creating that life that we love because of our business, that we can really be creative when we need to, or be the CEO when we need to. So I would say for 2019, take a look at the habits that you've put together in your business. What are you going to do consistently more of that helps that ebb and flow in your business, that helps run things a little smoother, that helps move the needle a little bit more in the forward direction? And I would love to hear from you. What habits do you have in your business that help you get things done, even if it's the smallest task? And that is what I wanted to chat with you guys today, is developing habits for 2019 that really help you propel you forward, even if our perfect world, even if the perfect day doesn't happen, but it does give you that sense of baby steps moving forward. So I would love to hear from you in the comments what your habits are for 2019, or what's one of the 8 that I suggested that you're going to try in 2019, not 2018, 2019. Hello. I know, I can't believe we're already coming into February. So anyways, love to hear from you. Leave me questions, comments in this thread, and I'll be back next week with another topic to talk about. And in the meantime, you guys have a great week. Bye.